Noir kind of slept in with his bracket. I woke up just in time to check in and play without any warm-up. So...
Okay.
So the Sleepy Time Maple definitely fitting vibe for what we could be seeing here, but still making it to losers finals, getting a few set wins. So this should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, either way, should be fun. Starting things off on Tower of Heaven, and more, as you said, rocking that Sleepy Time Maple, she's going to be able to get a decent amount of opportunities to get in with all of that speed here. But ShenShaun, you know, looking to keep them at bay with as many bombs as possible. Well, one F strong to the forward air, not going to connect, but we see Noir already in a lot of control.
You were saying Mollo's Soul was like a really rare matchup earlier. I feel like this one might be even rarer.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times where we would see a matchup like this, right, it would be from someone like ZB, right, pulling out the Mollo. And ZB really does not like to play Mollo into these grounded characters like the Maypul, because there's so much opportunity to go for a parry at all points in time if the character likes to stay on the ground. So that's one of the reasons why Mollo versus Maypul tends to be relatively underplayed, right? You know, even past the point of just being underplayed characters.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, but either way, that also means we're going to be seeing a lack of matchup familiarity from these two. ShenShaun right now still looking for a way to seal out that first stock. You can see Noir, she's just looking for a way to lead into a kill, but you know, so many bombs, so many hitboxes, and so little room for error on that recovery. But Noir not quite going to be able to get that one.
Yeah, unfortunate drop with the recovery right there. Being said, this game not falling too far out of their favor, to be sure. There's, you know, ShenShaun at kill percent, or sitting around 50%. That's not the worst.
And right now, still looking for the opportunity. Beautiful tech from ShenShaun, but the Upstrong still going to be able to seal that one out. Meanwhile, the down tilt on the platform catching that shark opportunity from Noir there. ShenShaun's kind of running away with this one. Right, another bat to set things up, but not going to lead into too much just yet. Noir, on the other hand, has another opportunity to get right back into the swing of things. Oh, and that flashbang almost led into the kill, but in the end, the Upstrong going to be able to take that one. ShenShaun still in control here. Noir needs to make something change really soon if they want to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, for sure. If that bagger came out a little bit faster, there's a small chance of that being a self-finisher again.
Right, Noir just going to be able to sneak right back on stage, but once again, you've got bombs on bombs coming out from ShenShaun here. Oh, but one wrap going to lead into a decent bit of damage. No kill just yet, though, and a beautiful parry coming out from ShenShaun. We're in a lot of trouble here, but going to be able to sneak away from the double Upstrongs, triple Upstrongs. All right, throw out the pocket sand. Just throw everything out and tap that strong button all you want. ShenShaun going to be able to take game number one with the finisher of all things, not any of those strongs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Mollo Strongs, they're interesting moves. They tend to have a pretty good range. They work at least like 60% of the time. So
I mean, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Hell yeah. Basically the mindset you have to have when you play Mollo, honestly. I don't know how else you could do it.
I mean, I was at Tempest the other week, and Viral Melon brought a full-on bingo card
I saw the image of that. On
So, you know, that's just kind of the character you play sometimes, right? But you gotta believe. You gotta believe. And right now, ShenShaun is piloting this Mollo with deadly efficiency, looking to go up yet another game. But on Neo Jules Vale, Noir is trying to get some more opportunities for just straight up grounded neutral. Alright, and Noir right now not quite in the lead in terms of percent, but still a decent bit of control here. ShenShaun in a little bit of trouble, but one down tilt to start things off means that it's once again back to even.
We're trying to get something going on the platform, but too little avail.
Alright, and one thing I'm noticing from Noir is that we're seeing a relatively surprising lack of Lily placement, right? You know, there's a lot of times where there's nothing going on, and Noir just does not opt to plant Lily, you know, whatsoever. So right now, ShenShaun just going to have a full reign across the stage, allowed to just go wherever it is that he wants. On Noir, right now just looking for these F-tilts, looking for the strong attacks, but still gonna be able to find that kill.
Okay, wait a second. The regrab with the dash attack there, that was kind of sick.
Yeah, I mean, ShenShaun looking to find ways to mix things up and is going to be able to do it, but right here still needs some sort of opening. The regrab on the finisher once again to make sure that it's not going to be any self-explosions here, but Noir still look very much in this. Oh, this could be bad.
Oh, yeah, unfortunate right there.
I'm almost confident Noir still had a double jump.
We're thinking about going out with the fair, but being a little potentially overly cautious. Would have been a tight spacing for sure, but I'm a big Maypul fan.
ShenShaun, yeah, ShenShaun now a full stock up, still just going to look to rack up as much damage as possible, not take too much in response. And especially without the threat of Lily here, it means that ShenShaun is able to just continue to run around, throw bombs everywhere. And Noir is just taking so much damage. Up air is going to eventually be a big problem.
Yeah, ooh boy. Trying to catch him in there.
Oh my god, wall jump back air going to work out for ShenShaun. Probably catching out the down strong input from Noir is what I'm going to be guessing. But either way, definitely not something that she saw coming.
Yeah, combination
so game
of
number
that and
3.
probably not realizing how far out they were sent just because like the camera was so far over. Because that side B SD was very unfortunate. I'm going to be running it back to tower here. Once again, we're seeing a lot of that classic starter stage favoritism that we see in these brackets.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't dislike this stage in the slightest, though, right? I mean, these higher platforms are perfect to place Lily onto. It means that you can control your opponent's DI because they don't really want to be DIing into the Lily, right? As Maypul, your big win conditions is get a mark onto your opponent and get Lily placed so that way you can start to control their DI. So that way, if you're in advantage, you can, make sure to get as much damage as possible. If you're in disadvantage, you can, end their combo prematurely. There's just so much that you can gain off of those two little things here. But, Noir right now just looking to play it very, calm and controlled, right? No Lily in sight, just going to be looking to get as much damage off as possible, all by their lonesome.
Yeah, the good old Sandusky playstyle. Stuff though, pushing it with the thing about Lily, there are definitely times where Lily can become a detriment to you if you just let them break Lily for free. So it's not to say you should 100% of the time have one out, but a lot of the times there's just so much you get out of Lily.
Yeah, strong. Nice.
Learning how to slowly incorporate her is a great way to improve with the character. That said, we are seeing Noir in the lead for, I think there might have been a moment last game, but one of the few times in the stats where Noir has been able to hold on to the lead for any amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, something that we haven't seen too much of in a little bit, but either way, right now, still going to be evened up real fast. Beautiful parry from Noir here. And ShenShaun in a little bit of trouble, but the double down tilt going to be able to reset the neutral. And as you were saying, right, it's not like Lily is something you want to have out 100% of the time. It's just Noir not putting out the Lily might be a decent detriment here because it makes you wonder, like, you know, does Noir know how to play around the Lily? It's not like you can't play without it. It's just, why not add more tools to your repertoire, you know?
For sure. I think especially in the regard of like having an extra way to wrap someone, because the wrap kills have been one of the main ways you see Noir get kills, and Lily gives you a whole extra dimension to find those.
Oh yeah, but either way, Noir going to be running away with the lead for now here. Decent bit of damage on to ShenShaun. One wrap, a big extra up strong, and 86% on the Maypul. Still nowhere near death percent outside of some kind of random finisher hit. But right now, ShenShaun in a lot of trouble. All right, Lily is out, kind of on the other side of the stage, but that's fine. Up strong, gonna be able to catch that, not quite leading into a kill. But either way, Noir still able to get a lot of extra credit. ShenShaun now in a lot of trouble. Noir just looking for some way how to lead into that kill, whether it be an up strong, a down strong, an up B. There's so many ways for Maypul to just combo into that kill right now. All you need is a mark and then, you know, a back air into tether fair, you know, an up air into another up air. There's just so many ways to do it. ShenShaun had to play perfectly, and perfect play is pretty dang hard to find.
That it is. We've seen a little bit of the Rivals 2 confirms coming out. Just up air, up air, up air. But okay, it's finally ShenShaun's turn to counterpick, and what do we see? We see Frozen Gates. Starter stages.
Alright. Starter stages are definitely the name of the game, as you've said before here. So, very interesting round start coming out from both of these players. Usually, right, if you're playing into a Maypul, if you're playing into a Mollo, right, Maypul will start off the round doing one of two things, right? Either it's Lily Plant or it's Throw Seed. For Mollo, 90% of the time, it is Pull Bomb. Neither of these players opted for that. Instead, it was Waveland directly onto the platform. Not something that we necessarily see all the time, but it's definitely far from bad. Meanwhile, you know, the percents are very, very even between these two.
I think, like, especially in a matchup like this, or as you said, like, a lot of the time you're going to see them do some kind of setup. Those kinds of, like, I'm just going to immediately get aggressive and try to assert my space. It is not at all a bad option if you're really confident that you have the opportunity to do that, especially against Maypul.
Oh! Alright, we're seeing the reseeds come through, and a beautiful tech off of that one from ShenShaun there, but right now we're seeing Noir just starting to look for these opportunities off stage. Might be in a little bit of trouble. No double jump right now. Alright, gonna be able to sneak right back on stage, but another back air coming in from ShenShaun means that Noir's in trouble and in the blast zone.
ShenShaun very much at kill percent right now. Getting distracted by chat, I think. And there we go, we're seeing the kill right there, back to a dead even game.
Alright, and once again, as you said, an even game between these two. Just look to see who has the stronger tech chase punish game. But, you know, Lily coming in clutch for just a short bit here as ShenShaun trying for that fair has forfeited so much control in the neutral. Oh my god.
Okay, wait.
Alright, you got the up strong, gonna be able to get more damage, and whoa! A full-on read into that up B there. Noir just full sends it and gets quite a bit for it.
The up strong up B is not something I think I've seen before, but Love to see those novel approaches to kill confirms coming out, like, genuinely. Rivals has so many little things like that, where if you know how to chase people down confidently, you can just get, like, the dumbest, quote-unquote, kill confirms.
Yeah, and one of the things I love here is Noir's actually going for a lot of these little timing mix-ups, right? Like, the dash attack to catch the tech in place, the, up strong to catch, certain parry timings, right? It is just very small time mix-ups here and there, where you can see Noir's just, I'm not sure if it's, intentional, but it's just these slight little adjustments that tend to work, but oh, that's so unfortunate for Noir there. We dropped him out with the SD in game number 4.
That he will. Unfortunate ending, to be certain, but a valiant effort in those later games. Things are definitely getting a little more heated up there, to say the least. Also, side note, Biomelon, you're criticizing the dash attack usage, but you missed the throw finisher bomb up and then re-grab with dash attack to get the kill. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the best use of Mollo dash attack I've ever seen. Which is not a very high bar, but it's still a bar.
Yeah, that up air definitely came out frame 1 of when the